Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Stephanie, and I will be your yoga teacher for today. Today, we're going to be rooting down onto our mats. Grounding ourselves is a very necessary part of life. We're going to start today in Savasana. So go ahead and meet me on your mat in your most beautiful Savasana. Taking the legs out long, outside edges of the mat. Tucking those shoulder blades and palms of the hands facing the ceiling. Go ahead and close the eyes down here and begin to ground your body into the mat. Feeling all of the points connected to the mat. Allowing the energy to begin to flow through your body, through the earth, and all around you. Being grounded helps our discipline. It helps our focus. When we're flying high up in the sky, it's very hard to want to come back down and slow yourself. But I promise that it is very necessary. As a lover of power flows and active movement, these are the hardest practices for me. I do try to do one slow grounding practice every single week, just to let my body know that the earth is still here. We are still grounded. We are still rooted, but we can still dream. Noticing the thoughts today. They may be a little less, starting in a relaxed position. And if you're feeling racy, it may be hard to be laying here right now after we've not moved our bodies yet. So just take note how you feel right now. Acknowledge it and accept it. We're going to start with lifting our right leg up. Doing some simple leg stretches here. So just lift that right leg up towards the sky. Just look at your foot. Spread those toes. Roll that ankle. Ankle might pop, and that's okay. Your leg does not need to be straight. You can have a very nice bend in the knee. Once you get done rolling that ankle, you can interlace your hands behind your thigh and just give a slight pull here. Stretching through the hamstrings and the glutes. And of course, our low back muscles here. Spreading the toes, flexing the foot, pointing the foot, seeing how this feels different, these different actions of the foot. Now we're going to open up to the right. So just allow your leg to drop to the right and open those hips up a little bit. You can put your left hand on your left hip bones to make sure they stay rooted into the ground. Same things here, look at your foot. Acknowledge your toes. Maybe wherever your hand is, give your leg a massage. Taking some time to acknowledge the body, give appreciation for the body and all of the things that we can do with our bodies. Little walking miracles we are. And slowly we're going to take this right leg all the way across the body. So sort of a recline twist, but we're going to keep the right leg kind of straight. Keeping both of your shoulders still on the mat. The left hand can be on the right thigh and the right arm can be laid out. And your gaze can go towards your right arm. And we are breathing here. And we're going to inhale our way back to center, legs up, and go ahead and release that right leg. On your next inhale, send the left leg up, and go ahead and roll that ankle the same way we did the other side. So just rolling it one way, and then rolling it the other way. You can still hear my ankle popping on this side. And gently, you can interlace your hands behind that left thigh, keeping that bend in the knee. If you can grab behind your calf or your ankle or even your foot if you'd like to do that. We're massively trying to pull through the hamstrings and the glutes and the low back muscles. A lot of times, if we're trying to go for the foot and overextending the leg, it's only stretching our hamstrings and we're not really getting all of the stretch through the back and the glutes like we want. So we bend that knee in order to give us more room to stretch deeper into our other muscles. Hamstrings and thigh muscles are very, very hard to stretch. So bend that knee so you can get deeper into your stretch. And slowly you can open it out towards the left, taking that right hand to the right hip bones, making sure they stay on the mat. And of course, same things on this side. If you're reaching that calf, go ahead and just give it a massage. If you're at your knee, maybe giving that knee a massage. Just wherever you are, showing that body some love, some appreciation, that gratitude for your body, its openness, its vulnerabilities. Like I said, we are little walking miracles, and we should be eternally grateful every day to have this experience. Slowly, we're going to take this left leg all the way across, keeping it semi-straight. Same thing as the other side. We want to keep our shoulder blades firmly on the ground. So our right hand can be on our left thigh, and our left hand is out towards the side, and our gaze is following that left hand. Smiling here, no reason to clench or hold or be angry. This should be a very pleasant experience today. Hopefully walking away from the mat, loving yourself on a deeper, more rooted level. We're going to slowly come back to center. That leg can come up, and then we're going to drop it down. We're going to do our side bends. So go ahead and take both of the feet over towards the right. Let's bend in the bottom half. And now let's take the hands and the upper body and shimmy it over towards the right. Nice little left side body stretch here. much more relaxed than normal, and this definitely keeps our chest expansive and open instead of the dumping and collapsing that is so natural to us. This keeps our bodies nice and lengthened. And back to center. And now let's walk the upper body over towards the left. And then the feet. So now go ahead and walk both those feet over towards the left. And now we are stretching all down the right side body. Breathing love into the tight spaces. And slowly we are coming back to center. We can go ahead and bring both of the legs up now. You can have bent knees here. We're coming into Recline Pigeon. So we're going to take the right ankle over the left knee first. So just feeling into this position, how your hips feel today. Keeping the right foot and the left feet active, protecting our knee joints here. You can go ahead and interlace the hands and grab behind the left thigh. Pushing that right elbow against that right thigh or knee to deepen that stretch there. If you like, you can close your eyes down. Really diving in deep to how you feel in this position. Opening of the hips can stir up deep emotions. I want you to acknowledge these, see them come up, and come back to the thankful part of you that is so happy to be able to work on the body and to be able to have a body to move. Redirecting the thoughts. They're gonna pop up. It's just the way us humans are with our 60,000 plus thoughts a day. We gain the power to control them right here. When we find ourselves in a discomfortable, uncomfortable position, we stick it out and we stay anyways because we know that this is for our bodies and our minds. Because stepping out of your comfort zone will 100% open up doors you never knew were possible. That growth thing is fun. We're going to go ahead and release the left leg down and the right. And let's just windshield wiper our legs here. Working into those hips, and this is a good way to release that. And on your next inhale, go ahead and hug both of those knees in. And this time we're taking our left ankle over our right under our right knee. So same things on this side. We're keeping our feet active here to protect our joints and our knees. And just acknowledging where we are today, how this feels here. And when you're ready, we can interlace our hands behind that right leg, pushing the left elbow against the left knee to deepen the stretch. This is my tighter side. So, of course, I have to focus more of my breath into breathing into that tight hip. If you've not joined me for the other 26 days, I talk about the direction of this energy flow a lot in this 30 days of yoga. Sending our breath to tight spots sends oxygen to those areas inside of our body. This allows them to release a little and allow. We can direct all of our energy in our body to even project outside of us. This takes practice, this takes awareness, and this takes time. It is so entirely possible, though. It all begins with controlling our thoughts on this mat, this rectangle square that we have complete control of. This is where we practice mindfulness, energy control, rooting ourselves down back into this earth. Beautiful. Slowly release and put both feet on the ground and go ahead and windshield wiper those legs left or right. Should feel amazing. Just loosening up those hips we just worked so hard on. And go ahead and hug both those knees in, and we're going to rock and roll our way up to seated. So just go ahead, find your playful kid inside of you today, right now, and rock back and forth, giving yourself a nice little spinal massage here before coming all the way up into seated. So just tucking that left foot in and bringing that right foot in front of it. If you need a block, go ahead and get you a block. We won't be here too long, but we will be here for a minute. Once you get there, here on our nice beautiful seated, take the palms of the hands, face them up. Grow the spine nice and tall and close your eyes down. Acknowledge, how do you feel here? We've been laying down for a while. Now the blood will rush a different way and give us a different feeling. Watch the thoughts and let them go. Be the observer here. Don't you be inviting them in for tea right now. We have business to do. Slowly, we're going to come over and come into our first down dog of the day. So very slowly, go ahead and put your hands on the ground. Walk those feet back and come on in. Sending those butt bones up high towards the sky. Nice bend in the knees. And go ahead and give your dog a nice gentle walk here. We talked about yesterday, every day we should take our dog for a walk. Even if you're not doing a full yoga practice, you should take your dog for a walk every day. And no, I'm not talking about your puppy dog. I'm talking about your down dog and your body. Every day, if we could do this I think if everyone would do this for just 2 minutes a day, it would do so much for people. It's such a good total body strengthener and stretch. Plus, our hips are over our heart, so it gives our heart a nice little break. Go ahead and come up to those tiptoes. And we're going to walk to the top of the mat and find our forward fold here. Grabbing opposite elbows, just hang left or right. Trying to come up to the tippy toes, not being rooted down in the heels. Nice bend in the knees. Spreading the sits bones, aka butt bones, apart here. Allows us to drop down deeper. Allow your next inhale to bring you up to halfway lift. Nice, long, extended spine. And exhale, fold over both of those legs. We're going to slowly peel our way up to standing. Slowly, the head and the neck will come last. And we land in our mountain pose, aka Tadasana, reaching that crown of the head high up. Neutral pelvis, slight bend in the knees. Take a deep breath in and exhale, let it all out. Inhale the arms up overhead and exhale, fold back down. Plant the hands. Step the left foot back, followed by the right. Plank, so just rock front and back a couple times. And then go ahead and lower down the knees, the chest, and the chin. And we're going to roll through into Cobra. Very nice. We're going to stay here for just a second. Walk the hands to the outside edges of the mat. And we're going to inhale up into Cobra. And we'll exhale back down. We're just going to do this 5 times. So inhale up into Cobra. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. I got one more. Inhale up. We'll hold this one. Look forward. Smile. And exhale down. Beautiful. We're going to plant our hands and we're going to tuck our toes. We're going to push back into all fours position. So no down dog, no plank. We are in all fours. So making sure our knees are about hip width apart. Hips are over the knees. Shoulders are over the wrists, and our wrists are about shoulder width apart. Our gaze is right in the middle of our hands. So go ahead and send that right leg out long, left leg back. We're going to do our crunches here today. So elbow to knee 5 times and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Release. Just going to go ahead and go over to the other side. Just send the left hand out long, right leg back. Find your balance. And we're crunching. Knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. And release. So now we're going to do some glutes. So we're going to do some fire hydrant lifts with our legs. So bring the left leg up, like dogs peeing on a fire hydrant here. And we're just going to drop it down 5 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Hold it up. Breathe. Smile. And release. Beautiful. We're going to shift on over to the other side. So lift that right leg up. And we're doing these again. So for down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Hold. Smile. Feel those glutes. And release. Very good job. Go ahead and sit back. Coming back to our backs. So go ahead and roll back, hugging those knees in. And we're coming into happy baby. So grabbing behind the thighs, the calves, the ankles, or outside edges of the feet. Making sure our shoulders are on the ground, whole back is on the ground. You can feel those sits bones on the ground, hip bones. We're pulling our knees towards our armpits, just the general direction they are going. And go ahead. You can go ahead and congratulate yourself. Day 27 is completed. I am so grateful for this experience, and I am humbled by you showing up every day. You are the real MVP here. We did some good leg stretches, so if you're a heavy baby and you want to have a little more play, you can see how straightening maybe the right leg and then the left, and then maybe both of them feel. I like to take my hands to the inside edges of my feet to play like that. Just seeing how it feels to straighten the legs like this. Especially all that work that we did early on, stretching our legs. It's always nice to come here and play and see where our bodies are. Beautiful. Go ahead and release the happy baby. Bring the feet to touch, and we're coming into Cobbler in Savasana. So our legs are in a Cobbler position. Making sure the shoulder blades are tucked. Palms face up. Shut those eyes down. Allow your body to return back to its natural rhythm. Allowing all that energy you just built up to absorb into your cells. Taking some time to express gratitude to yourself. You are safe here. You are free to be you here. The only thing that we have control over is ourselves, our thoughts, and our reactions. Mastery of the self should be our goal. I'm going to go ahead and close this practice out. And I am sending you so many rays of love and light. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow. Namaste.